Once upon a time in the West, the wild, wild rock and roll West, Cher developed a certain sense of style and a certain sense of quality in the creation of a new style and fashion genre which we'll call bell bottoms. When I first saw her, and I was just a punk rock kid at the time too, wearing bell bottoms, the Cher show, etc., I couldn't wait to get to Hollywood and be part of the audience at one of their shows. Later, of course, I got a better shot thanks to my relationship with Miles Davis, who played with Sonny and Cher at the Greek Theater, became good friends, etc., etc. They commented on his clothes, how great he looks, etc., etc. He mentioned I was the designer of his clothes. They mentioned that Cher would be interested in meeting the designer. To my surprise, though, Cher had already bought a couple of my vests and halters from one of the trendy shops in LA. So, consequently, we hit it off nice. I could bring her a rack of clothes, 30, 40 pieces, individual, handmade, custom made, exotic hand stitching, jewelry, etc., to match it more or less like what she's wearing here in the picture, with exotic sequence designs woven into the fabric of life on that particular deerskin hand lace shawl or the halter with the skirt. Cher was always the complete persona. She not only stopped at the halter, skirt, this and that, she wanted pants, jackets, swimwear. That's a G-string bikini with fringes and this and that and feathers and beads. Something you don't really wear in the water, but something you can wear. In any event, we put all that together because she could carry the entire look, and that's what she was into. So as she went on through life, she could also work with other designers and create a certain imagery as she went from her fifth to sixth peak in the music, acting, cinematography, film industry, and business. How many women can be assured of even reaching their third or fourth peak in the industry? She's between her fifth and sixth peak, which means we've still got much more Cher to go. But I thank God she was enlightened enough to let me envision her in deerskin, hand laced, handmade, with exotic jewelry, turquoise, coral, etc. attached. All from our store back then on 59th between 2nd and 3rd, Skin Tight Leather Company and Clothing Company.